And on that note, we are off and running. Okay, so just to start out, we want to kind of start out by just loosening up through the arms just a little bit here. As we do our arm swings, make sure you have enough space to both sides. I want you to incorporate a lateral shift and a heel kick. Start with kind of just slow, gradual movements. And as you get more comfortable, kick those heels up toward the hips with a little bit more force and slowly open up through the chest a bit more with each movement. Feeling a bit of that stretch through the front of the chest, front of the shoulders. Excellent. All right, now with these ones, if you're comfortable, we're going to do it a little bit faster now. So kind of abbreviate that range of motion. You might feel a little bit of that burn in the back of the shoulders. You might slowly feel that breathing rate climbing. Just a few more seconds here. And 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, just marching on the spot. I like to do a thing I call the boxer shuffle, where it allows you to kind of stay light on the toes, elevated through the heels. We're going to be doing this movement as much as we can throughout the workout today, in between exercises and while I'm doing demos, just so everyone can stay loose, stay active. Next variation here, we're going to start with alternating knees with hands. So when the left knee comes up, the right hand drives up. Start out literally just slow and steady, keeping bent at the elbows as we alternate those knee drives. Warming up through those hip flexors and warming up now more through the front of the shoulders. Now I'd like you to extend those arms, please. Still keep those knees driving to hip height. Good, good, good. And from here now, let's bring up the intensity with a bit of a hop. If you have a lower ceiling like I do, try not to hit that ceiling. If you don't have that ceiling, then keep those arms nice and high. 5 more seconds, keep going. Whatever intensity you choose. You can choose the walking variation or those high hops. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job, excellent job. Perfect. All right, now from here, we're going to go into our lateral lunges. So feet narrow, bring them wide, shifting our weight to our right side. And we want to keep those hips back as we lunge down and up, down and up. So with this position here, slowly want to increase that range of motion. So we're actually shifting from a right side lunge to a left side lunge. Excellent. From these, keep that posture up, keep that core tight. Depending on your mobility, you can sink into these a little bit more as you shift side to side. Good, good, good. And 5 more seconds as we keep loosening up through those hips a little. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, back to those boxer shuffles. We're going to do light lateral hops or quick steps here. So basically you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or to bring a little more plyometrics, it's literally just a side to side lateral hop. Whichever intensity you choose, the hop will probably bring that heart rate up a little bit more, start elevating that body temperature. And remember, for this variation, it's side to side. Great job. Once again, that first variation, those quick steps, but constantly moving. And that higher intensity variation, those light hops. 5 more seconds, push through, push through. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Shaking out the legs, shaking out the arms. Perfect. All right. And now from here, we're going to activate some of our balance system just a little bit. So I want you to try your best to stand on your left leg. Slowly bring your right knee up to a balanced position. From here, if at any point you need, just quickly bring the foot down, but then bring it back up to a balanced position. I'd like you to bring your arms up to the side and hold them here. We call these single leg balance hummingbirds. From here, slowly, high posture. And you're literally moving the arms up and down an inch or 2. Keep going with these ones. Very nice, maintain that balance. Strong clamp through that foot, activating through the arches, core tight, stable through the hips, and keep pulsing for 5, 4, 3, 2, arms down, foot down. Shake it on out. We're gonna go right into the opposite leg. Here we go, find that balance point first. Knee elevated, body strong, arms up, and right into those hummingbirds. Good, good, good. Keep those arms moving. Think about pulling those shoulders back just a bit. Keeping the chest high, keeping the core tight. Excellent, we want to keep those arms close to parallel throughout and keep that movement going. Excellent job. These are both short phases. Just a few more seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and time. Perfect. We have the space with you. Slowly make our way to the ground here. Only a couple more phases of our warm-up. From here, we're going to do our plank holds and hip lifters. So to briefly demo, hopefully everyone can see me all right here. We're familiar with our plank holds, elbows under the shoulders, core tight, legs extended. The hip lifters are literally tightening the core, and we lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. It's a really, really small movement, so make sure you're contracting the core and you're literally only lifting the hips about an inch or two up and then back to that neutral position, that level position. So we're not looking for a high drive. It's literally up and down, up and down. When everyone's ready, let's go into that plank position. Plank holds to start, please. From those elbows, legs extended, and hold. With these, make sure we're focusing on keeping the core tight, keeping the hips level. Excellent. Strong through that core as you continue to hold. So we're not doing the hip lifters yet. As you do that hold, think about pushing the elbows down and pulling in without letting your body shift. Awesome job. Keep going, keep going. And 3, 2, and 1. Let those knees come down just for a moment or two. We're now going to transition right into those hip lifters I was talking about. All right, back to that plank position, please and thank you. From here, plank position, up, down, up, down, up, down. If at any point you reach the fatigue point, just hold that neutral position or let the knees come down. Here we go. Good job. Exactly, focusing on drawing up through the belly button, tight through the core as we bring those hips up. And remember, we only bring them down to that neutral level position, that starting point. Continual movement is what we're focusing on for this phase of the warm-up. Great job. Almost there, almost there. Once again, keep those movements small, just up a tiny bit and down, up a tiny bit and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Whew. Slowly standing on up. Shake out the arms. You got through the warm-up. If you have water, have a quick sip. You have a towel, use as needed. All right, our next phase here, for the first set, we're going to be doing a quicker tempo of the exercises I'll be demoing. The second set will be a slower tempo with balance and holds. I'll explain as we go. The first variation is a right leg lunge. So we're in that forward lunge position, We're just doing knee drive, down and back from that front position. Knee drive, down and back. The second variation will involve the knee drive, the balance hold for 3 seconds, and then the down and back. We'll be doing that with the right and left legs. I'll talk you through it. Next exercise we'll be doing will be our plank bridges with our shoulder taps. For these ones, push-up positions, arms under the shoulders. It'll be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and then a push-up. 3 taps, doing our best to limit the movement and shifting through the hips. I'll be talking you through those as well. And the final variation will be planks, alternating leg lifts. Those will be from the elbows, core tight, and I'll be doing right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. First set through, quick tempo. Second set through, we'll be incorporating those holds. When everyone is ready. First phase will be quick tempo for 30 seconds. This is a 30-second phase. Right leg forward, left leg back, and we're going to be doing the knee drive and back, knee drive, and back. Here we go. Time has started. Good, good. Keeping balance, making sure we're keeping that front knee tracking, still keeping that posture nice and high. Once again, end point, knee driving up past the hips towards the chest. Core tight. Good, really good form, really good form. 10 more seconds, 10 more seconds. There's a bit more of a dynamic balance. This phase does not have the extended hold. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. From standing position, we're now going to go into ground position. We'll do the next leg after this one. So that plank position, arms extended. This is the one. Core tight. Keeping that chin tucked. It's shoulder taps, 3 to each side, and then the push-up. Here we go. 30 seconds. Good, good, good. Here we go, here we go. Good, keeping those arms strong. Staple through the shoulders as we shift side to side. Good, good. And core tight, not letting those hips drop. Once again, 30-second phase, 5 more seconds, continual movement. 3 taps to each side and the push-up, 3, 2, and 1. Time. Bring that body up. Opposite leg, quick tempo knee drives. So we're in that lunge position. Once again, we're sinking down, and it's a drive up and through. Sinking down, driving up and through. Here we go. 30 seconds has begun. Excellent. Good job. That position, driving up and through. Think about tightening the core as that knee drives up. Good job exhaling as we come up and through with that knee. Halfway there. Once again, only 30-second phase here. Doing amazing. Woo! All right, last 10, last 10. Good, alternating through the arms there. Let those arms swing, tight through the core, and keep moving. And time. That fourth variation. Once again, those planks. Alternating leg lifts, but this one we're doing quickly. So it's kind of continual movement throughout the whole phase. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Good job. Really focus on trying to keep those hips low. We don't want to be feeling this in the lower back though. Excellent. Good job. Keep going. Once again, 30-second phase, halfway there. Tight through. And as you're shifting side to side, try not to let those hips drop. As one leg lifts, don't let the opposite hip drop on you. 3, 2, and 1. Time. All the way back, standing on up. All the way back to the first leg you did those lunges on. But these ones here, we're in that deep lunge position. We're up. 3, 2, 1. Back. 3, 2, 1. Back. They're trickier than you'd think. Here we go. 30 seconds as well for this one, but 3 seconds hold at high point with each repetition, and then low sink into that lunge. Just counting yourself in your own head. Here we go. All with that one leg. Once again, keep that focus on a tight core, stable and level through the hips. Alternating drive through the arms, less than 10 seconds. These are going by quick. Good, good, good. 3, 2, and 1. Time. Into that push-up position for the shoulder taps. All right? So for this one here, we're going to tap 1, 2. Tap 1, 2. Tap 1, 2. Tap 1, 2. We will not be doing the push-ups in this one. It'll just be the stabilization. Once again, make sure those hips aren't rocking on you. A little bit of a weight transfer side to side, it's fine. Here we go. Good, good, good. Once again, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Figure that you're pushing down into the ground with that plant arm as you transfer side to side. Great job, past halfway, past halfway. This variation brings in more of that stability through the shoulder. Do the best you can with these ones. If it starts to get tough, you can go back to those quick tempos. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Body's back on up. Opposite leg lunges. You see how we're moving the body from high position to low position, but continual movement. Keeping that heart rate up. Amazing. All right, lunge position. Here we go. Knee drive, 2, 1, and back. and up. 3, 2, 1, and back. 3, 2, 1, and back. Good, keep going, keep going. Excellent, a little bit more of that balance. Keep that core tight, control the body as the leg comes back as well. 10 more seconds of these. 10 more seconds. Great job, keep breathing. Once again, exhale as that knee drives up. Tighten the core to keep that balance. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Last one, our plank alternating leg lifts. But for these ones, it will be a 3-second hold with each leg lift. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the whole time trying to keep those hips level. All right, here we go, team. 3, 2, and 1. 30-second phase, 3-second hold at each leg elevation. Good, great job keeping those hips level. Keeping strong, tight through the ribs. Drawing up through the belly button without letting those hips lift too much on you though. Amazing job, keep going. Alternating leg lifts. Less than 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Excellent time. Grab a quick sip. Brief recovery, agitating the recovery. I'll go into our demos here for our next phase. These ones are pretty straightforward, but for these ones here, imagine as though you had a T or an X on the ground. So basically what we're doing here is we're doing 4 square hops. So you come forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. Almost like a little bit of a skiing movement, if you will. Okay? For these ones here, we're doing clockwise and then counterclockwise. All right? 30 seconds in each direction will be the first, then the second one will be a bit quicker, less time. I'll talk you through it. We're doing clockwise for 30 seconds, counterclockwise for 30 seconds. Then we're doing our mountain climbers, 5 knee drives followed by the push-ups. So from these ones here, we're going to be doing 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, extended and push-up. Continual movement through those, 30 seconds. And the last one on these ones are our plank saws. For those who are not familiar with these ones, a lot of planks today. We got those elbows down, hips level, eyes over the forearms, eyes over the hands, eyes over the forearms, eyes over the hands, creating that sawing motion. When you're ready, starting up, standing, 4 square hops clockwise, 3, 2, and 1. Forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side. Good job. Light through those toes. If that's a bit too much, think of it quick feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have variations here. Quick feet or those light hops. We're not covering too much distance here. It's small movements forward, small movements to the side. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good, good. Minimal recovery. Boxer shuffle, shaking up those arms. All right. From there, same movement for the opposite direction. Forward, side, back, side before. Once again, you can move quickly through those feet. You have these options. Once again, hops and the quick feet. Almost there, less than 10 seconds. Let's just bring up the heart rate a bit more. 3, 2, and 1. That didn't bring up the heart rate. These mountain climbers with push-ups, waiting, knee drives, quick tempo. Once you reach 5 with each arm or each leg, the push-up. Here we go. 30 seconds is just enough time to really get that heart rate going. Not as much as the updates throughout as well. Amazing job. Great form on those push-ups. Excellent. Good, strong through the core, driving through those knees. Excellent. Almost there. Last 10 seconds of these push through. Even if they're getting a bit uncomfortable, make sure we're alternating those knees quickly. After the 5th, 3, 2, 1, throwing in that push-up. Great job. And last one for this phase for the 30 seconds is our plank saws, okay? Into that plank position. Starting position, eyes over the forearms, hips level, eyes over the hands, eyes over the forearms, eyes over the hands. Here we go. Awesome. On these ones, really, really important that we're not letting the hips lift as we shift back. So keeping the core tight on these ones. Really focus on staying strong and stable. Good job. Excellent. Keep going. Less than 10 seconds to go. Less than 10 seconds to go. Strong through the shoulders. Level through the hips. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Set 2. Half the time. Quick tempo. So we're literally just doing a 15-second phase of each. Boom, 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 boom. No recovery between each of them, though. That's the catch here. All right? We're going to do our clockwise hops, counterclockwise hops, mountain climbers with push-ups, and then our plank saws. Going from one right into the next. 15 seconds of each. Here we go. Hops. Good, good, good. 15 seconds is going to go by incredibly fast, so be ready to switch directions as you go. Switching directions in 3, 2, 1. Good job. And now that counterclockwise position. Excellent. Keep it going. Keep it going. Remember to follow this when we get down to ground position. Mountain climbers with push-ups. In 3, 2, 1. Getting into that ground-based position. Strong and stable. Alternating those knees. Right on into them. Right on into them. Driving through those knees. Still the 5 knee pulses. And then the push-up. 15 seconds is almost done. Staying down. 3, 2, 1. Staying down in that ground position. Right into those planks. Plank saws. Here we go. Here we go. Strong and stable. Doing our best to keep those hips level. Amazing job, everybody. Woo. Almost there. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Time. Woo. Awesome job. Grab a quick sip. Hopefully that heart rate's still up a little bit. Body's feeling warm. This next phase here is going to be repetition based, okay? We're going to get through each 20 reps, 15 reps, 10 reps. I'll talk you through it as we go, but there'll be slight variations with a bunch of them based on how many reps we're doing. First of which will just be 20 full squats. Good wide base, hips back, and up and through. Hips back, up and through. 20 repetitions of those, followed by plank bridge, but we're going to be doing our feet wide, feet narrow. Feet wide, so it's kind of a hop wide and narrow. Arms stay down, planted and stable the whole time. From there, we're going into our split squats. We're in that lunge position, and we're literally trying to shift and shift and shift as we go. We can also just incorporate a quick tempo step for lower impact. And the fourth variation being our plank side-to-side shifters. Elbows under the shoulders. Good. And then we literally shift side to side to side without letting those hips drop one side or the other. I'll talk you through all of them. Squats, full squats, 20 reps. Here we go. 1, and up. 2, 3, and up. Do them at your own pace. And up. 5, and up. Good. 6, and up. 7. Really sink back into those hips. Halfway, halfway. Full range of motion on these ones. Almost there. If you reach that 20 repetition mark a bit faster than I am, that's totally fine. Just stand, shake out those legs. Almost there. And good job. Shake out those legs. When you get to 20, we'll take a second or two here. All right. These are our push-up position. And hop wide, hop narrow, hop wide, hop narrow. Lower intensity, step, 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 step. Once again, wide, narrow, and then the variation with the steps as well. 20 repetitions here, 20 repetitions. When you get to the 20th repetition, return the body to standing position, please and thank you. Awesome job. Good, once again, stabilizing a lot through those shoulders, keeping those hips down, light through the toes, or the step, wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Great job. Once you reach those 20 reps, standing on up. Great job. Keep going, keep going. All right, shaking out the arms, shaking out the legs. Take a few seconds to recover that breathing rate. Perfect. All right, once we're all standing in a moment or two here, we start in that split lunge position. Higher intensity as we sink in and shift side with a hop. We can also do the step, step. So once again, you can do it with the hop, or you can do it with a step, step variation. Here we go. You already started great. If not, here we go. 20 repetitions. 20 repetitions total though. So only 10 to each leg. These ones are going to go by a little bit quicker. Good job stepping back, sinking that knee down. Amazing job. Keep going. Once you're at that 20 repetition phase, I want you to come down into the ground phase, because we have our plank side to side shifters coming right up. These are really taxing. Keep breathing, steady breath. When you get to 20 reps, slowly make your way back to ground position. Almost there, everybody. Amazing job. Woo! All right, just a few seconds here. Take a little bit of that recovery. Once again, these plank side to side shifters. Plank position, and then you're literally shifting the body side to side. Over the right arm, over the left arm. Here we go. 20 repetitions total. So each shift side to side counts as a repetition. Good job. Once again, really focus on keeping those hips level, core tight, so we don't get that hip drop one side or the other as we're shifting. Core engagement, good alignment through the spine. 20 total once you get there. And time. Whew, excellent job. Brief recovery. Phase 2 is going to be 15 repetitions, but we're only going to be doing half pulse squats. So the squat variation changes, but we're literally just coming down about half as far as we did the first one, and quickly down, quickly up. You might feel this a little bit more in the quads. Keep pushing through it. Doing the half squats for each. So no reps. Good, 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 good. Perfect. When you're at that 15 rep, coming down to that ground position. When you're ready, that push-up position, and then those lateral foot hops, too wide, too narrow, too wide, too narrow. For these ones, though, I want you to drive the hips up as the feet come in. Tighten the core, drive the hips up as the feet come in. Only 15 repetitions of these ones when we get there. Once again, continue working at your own pace. Good, good. That second variation, once again, that push-up position. Feet wide, feet narrow, but really work on driving the hips up. Good, working at your own pace, doing your best. You're all doing amazing. If we're already through phase 2, just standing on up, lightly through the feet. As you may recall, next one up is our split squats, okay? These ones we want to work on a little bit more range of motion. Good, and 16 repetitions total, so we get 8 with each leg. So these ones we're working on longer range of motion, longer shift. When you're ready, jump right into those ones. Pardon the pun. Jumping right in. Once again, you can also do the lower impact variation. Still that long range of motion, but really bringing that back foot back. 16 repetitions total, so we get 8 to each side. Almost there, almost there. Whew. Amazing, keep going, keep going. Good form and technique, try to keep that chest up, try to keep the posture nice and high. And when we're through these ones, slowly measuring our way to the ground position. Last variation of the plank saws. Good, good. For these ones, core tight, and then it's a really quick shift, side to side. So you're not actually stopping over either arm, it's over the right, over the left, over the right, over the left. 16 total, 8 to each side. Here we go. Woo! Keep going, keep going. Once again, this phase is repetition based. You're doing amazing. We're nearing the home stretch here. Keep breathing. Control that breathing rate. Great job, great job. And once we get to those final 15 reps, allow the body to stand just for a few seconds here. Shake it on out. Opening up through the chest and shoulders just a bit. Good job. Letting that heart rate come down slow and steady. From that standing position, rolling through the shoulders. I know we're already a little bit over time here. We're going to wait for everyone to complete. We're going to do 2 last core phases, and then I'm going to guide you through a couple stretches. You can do a longer duration stretch on your own after. Great job, everybody. All right, last 2 for today will be core focused. We're going to make our way back to the ground. All right, we're going to cross the right leg over the left leg. Okay, from here, as we come up, we want to try to bring the hand or wrist or forearm as we crunch up to the toe. So the right leg's crossing the left. As we come up, we want to bring, if we can, that forearm to the toe. We're coming up as we come across. We're coming across as we come up. Good, just watching Foreman technique here. Keeping the core tight, trying to elevate through the shoulder blades as you do each one of these. Good job. These ones will be timed as well. 20 seconds with the right leg crossing the left. 20 seconds with the left leg crossing the right. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Still staying in that ground-based position. Left leg crossing the right. Pushing down through that right heel, and we come up as we come across. Up as we come across, elevating through those shoulder blades. Once again, depending on your level of strength, range of motion, so on and so forth, maybe just touching the toes with the hands, with the fingertips might be tough. For others, the palm. For others, the forearms. But try to come up as you come across as you come up. Feeling that tightness build up in the core, maybe a little bit through those obliques, through the sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent job. All right, last core variation is going to be a flutter kick variation. So I know with flutter kicks, sometimes people have concerns with the lower back arching. So still remaining from that ground-based position here, we're going to get the core tight. We're going to bring both feet up and straight as best we can. We want to feel that lower back supported. Initially, we want to try to bring the shoulder blades up a tiny bit and just do a high flutter kick. Good job. Excellent. You should once again feel that tightness through the core building, progressing more and more. Keep those toes pointing up and away. 10 more seconds of these. And then one last variation afterwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, the last variation is still a flutter kick variation, but with a twist, literally. And for these ones, we're doing the same thing with the legs, but as the arms move, I want you to touch the left leg with the right hand, right leg with the left hand. So we're doing alternating reaches as the legs come up. So we're doing that same flutter kick, but we reach across with the right arm to touch the outside of the left leg, reach across with the left arm to touch the outside of the right leg. Good, keep going, keep going. Less than 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. If you're feeling a little bit of that burn and tightness, push through. Make sure we're keeping those legs high to not get that arch through the lower back. Woo! Great job, great job. 3, 2, and 1, time. Amazing. Really, really good job. When you're ready, allow the body to sit on up. We'll just do a few stretches together. We're not going to do the full extended hold on each. If you have the time after, I highly recommend to spend the time holding for a good 30 to 60 seconds for each. For our hurdler stretches here, try to move the body back just a bit. So traditional hurdler stretch with these 3 variations to each leg, reaching for the outside, so towards the pinky toe. So if your right leg's extended, you're reaching forward with the right hand towards the outside of the lower leg, or that pinky toe like mentioning. Second variation, you reach more for the big toe, keeping that foot facing right up towards 12 o'clock. And the third variation with the same leg, same arm, reaching for the inside of that big toe, the inside of that foot. Good hold, slight forward lean. You'll feel each of those stretches slightly differently. With those, of course, time dependent, But do the same thing with the other leg. Left leg extended, left arm extended, reaching to the outside of the baby toe, reaching to the top of the big toe, and then the third variation, reaching to the inside of the foot, the inside of that big toe. 3 variations for the hamstring stretches. Get a lot out of those. Of course, we have a traditional stretch through the inner thighs, knees up, feet together, slowly leaning forward on this one. Once again, extended hold gives you a bit more of that deep stretch. So time dependent, the more time you have, throw that one in. And then the last stretch I want to show you, or last two, sorry, for today, are just our side lying or standing quad stretches, where you lie through the side, you bring the leg back, even slight variation to those glutes, but we're slowly bringing the heel up towards the hips to get a good stretch through the quads, and depending on overall hip positioning, maybe a little bit through those hip flexors. Great job. And from there, same thing, opposite side. Good, supported through, slowly pulling back, trying to keep those hips stacked, one hip on top of the other. Excellent. And same thing, trying to bring that heel slowly towards the hips as we bring that knee slowly back. With these quad stretches, make sure we release slowly as we bring the foot forward. And very last one here. Slowly from a kneeling position, bring the hands forward, hips back, and slowly sink the chest down. We want those hands shoulder width apart, please. Now, still in this position, slowly bring the right hand over the left hand. You might feel this a little bit differently through the back. Slowly bringing the hands shoulder width apart. Slowly bring the left hand over the right hand. Still sinking the chest down. Enjoying that stretch position. Bring those arms back to shoulder width and slowly stand one vertebrae at a time as we stand all the way up. Amazing job, everybody. Give me just one moment here.